Welcome to Random Chat Saturdays. And Evo had one too many shots of espresso.
Had no shots of espresso today.
Why?
Should. Cause I'm too lazy to get me any.
Hmm. Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, it's a me problem. It's a me problem.
It is a you
Anywho.
problem. So how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay.
It is
How about you?
beautiful. I'm doing amazing.
Wow, that is lovely.
It is lovely.
Uh, wait,
I am
what's
going
Google
to share my stream with YouTube. Facebook. It's funny how it works. I have two
doing?
Facebooks, one for my stream and one for my everyday. It won't combine. You can't combine the two. Meaning,
Mm,
there has to be a gaming Twitch. I mean, gaming YouTube. Facebook. Gaming Facebook.
that's weird. I wouldn't know. I don't use Facebook.
Yeah, I don't either, but I figured more people watching, the more chances I
Yeah.
talk.
Is that just to like be able to stream? Because like you couldn't just like make a page, I guess, on your regular Facebooks?
Okay. There's a option on Facebook. You can make a gaming page
Okay.
for your
Yeah.
for your Facebook.
Right.
It's a different page though. It's not your front page. So your stuff don't
Yep.
go on your main page, I don't think.
But it is a page and not like a whole new profile, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I still have to click share.
Right.
Show share now public.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
And yeah, I think
I can see how it's an issue, but it sounds about right. It sounds about the right thing that anyone that Facebook would do.
yep. Let's see. I'm
Ugh.
trying to figure this out.
Right.
I don't know. This is annoying to do it on stream. I have to start the page, start the stream before I can even do this, which is annoying.
That is weird. That's very weird.
Anyways,
Anyway, how's your week been? What you been up to? What have you been doing? What is the world in the life of Townix this week?
a lot of Sea of Stars. Yeah.
Sea of Stars. All right,
Yeah.
right.
And oh my, I am so close to the ending.
Mm,
And what a story! I didn't cry, but there were some sad moments. There were some happy moments. There were some funny moments. There's
right.
moments that make me think. There's some moments that piss me off, but yeah, it
I
is
mean, all
good.
in all, it sounds like an epic game. I mean, even looking at it, just like from the Steam page, it looked really cool, like really good.
Probably one of my most favorite games of this year.
Really.
Just yeah,
I mean, I was gonna ask about Octopath Traveler 2, but was that this year?
yes, that was this year.
Wow, so it's even above that.
Well, I haven't. Thing about Octopath Traveler 2 is you have like um 8 other stories going all at once. It kind of gets
True.
confusing. Some are good, some are bad, some are
Hmm.
okay. So it's hard to say is it a good game or not.
Right.
Where
Okay, fair enough.
where Sea of Stars is one story going on.
Mm.
So I
So you can
fell in
just
love with
focus
it.
on that. That is insane. That's so cool. Man.
Yeah, I wish you could play it. I really do. I don't know if you like turn-based games or not.
I do. I like Embrace games. I mean, a lot of the time I play a lot of the 3D ones most of the time. But yeah, if I really like in the mood to pay attention and like read a story and stuff like that, then I would usually play it.
It's okay, Devoted. It's okay.
Wow, devoted. Wow.
We're always 3 minutes late, so I had to wait that 2 extra minutes. 32 months? How the heck?
Damn.
Oh, wait. I know why you beat me.
Forever Devoted. One of my fav Twitch plays.
Um,
Nice.
for some reason. Oh no. Say something.
Cool. Keep it like that.
No, no.
Come on, so that we can all hear it. I'd love it.
Well, you guys can hear it.
Amazing.
Yeah, now everyone can hear it. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze, I think. Maybe not. I don't. Sorry. I am doing good,
You-
Devoted. Thank you
Welcome
again
into
for
it.
the tier 1 sub.
Yes, amazing. Well done.
Makes my day.
And I'm doing good as well. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. So, yeah. So I talked about video games so far, Sea of Stars, and how much I loved it. Now it's it's Evo's turn to tell me how his week is.
What has my week been? Mm, Nothing in particular, really.
Really?
I mean, I haven't even had time to play games or do anything. Uh, just work.
Just work?
Just work.
This sucks.
That's how. Yeah, that's how my weeks are recently. Just constantly working, even in the weekends, just doing stuff.
Oh, I think I found a flaw in your game. A mistake.
I'm not surprised. All right.
Want me to share it with you here, or?
Uh.
Sorry, it just came to me and I forget stuff. If I
Oh,
wait.
right. I mean, sure. Why not?
So I
Go for it.
noticed when I log back in, it says you've been gone X amount of time. You
Mhm.
earned up 22 million points.
Yep.
But I make 1 million points every second.
Okay.
And it's 22 billion that I get.
Right. Okay.
But it says
So
I
it's
got 22 million, but I'm thinking it's a million, but it's actually a billion. You see what I'm trying to say?
right. Yeah. Do you still get the correct amount, or is it just or
Oh, I get the correct amount.
Okay, so it's just the display that's wrong.
Right.
Okay, fair. Let's see, where can I? There it is. Looking for my notes so I can put it down.
If I could take a screenshot, I would. But I'm a boomer, so I don't know how.
Ugh.
Then you push all the buttons at once? Maybe?
Outgoing avatars. Ah, here we go. Okay. So it's the offline display.
Meow. Sorry. Whoa, you're making
Fix.
some oatmeal. I love oatmeal. With a little honey. The cinnamon. Yes, cinnamon.
There we go.
No almonds, but blueberries is good.
All
Oh,
right.
I want some blueberry oatmeal now. With cinnamon.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
So what else have I been doing? So my father gave me the 3D printer, which is pretty fun.
Yep.
Literally gave it to me yesterday, which is pretty cool. So but I only been printing stuff today. So yay.
So what are you printing? Or what have you been printing?
So I only printed like a test cube, or the calibration cube, which is called, which I could get. Sorry, cat.
Mhm.
Just a little cube. So basically, it's a cube that displays X, Y, and Z, right?
Yeah.
Obviously for
Right.
up, down, left, right, front, back, all that. And if you can print it like properly, then you've basically got the right settings, like no warping and whatnot. But I don't like simplistic things, and I enjoy diving headfirst into chaos and crying about it afterwards if it doesn't go right. So I like doing difficult things first. So at the moment, it is doing a 7-hour print right now
Wow.
for a League of Legends Jinx figure.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that goes out properly. It's probably the 4th print right now because the other 3 sort of failed. Which I didn't finish printing them. Luckily, I stopped them when they started failing. So they started getting like little tiny balls of just missing things and start printing in the air, which is just wrong. It's a little bit of a hassle, but it's fun, learning how to do that. But yeah, that's fun. But I'm thinking of possibly 3D modeling my own things at some point, and then I can maybe export them and print them. Yeah.
Well, I'll buy something.
I mean, if it ain't fragile, sure.
You can just ship it to me, and yeah, that'd be fun. Instead of going through some company to get my little miniatures for our Dungeons and Dragons,
True.
I'll just go through you.
True. Could do that. Yeah.
How much would you charge?
It depends. A lot of the stuff. It depends whether if I model them myself or just download them from someone else. Because a lot of these like free downloads obviously saying like you're not allowed to sell my things. And I was like, okay, fine.
Well, you won't sell them to me. I'll just happen to give you money for pizza while you give me that.
Loopholes. It's a trade.
Well, it's not a trade. I'm just being nice. I know you like pizza, so here's your $20. And you know I need help with my miniatures, so you give me that for free. Very nice of us. That's what friends do.
It's true. Yeah, exactly. Your
yeah.
NFT characters? Nah, I'm a little bit past that whole thing.
Yeah, let's not talk about NFTs.
Yeah.
It makes me mad.
It does. It really does.
But yeah.
Oh, anyway.
Talking about Matt, do you have any rants for us today?
I haven't even had time to think.
Wow.
So, I mean, it seems like I don't have as many. Okay. Right. It's not much of a super rant.
Well, let me make it big. Let me make it big. There you go. You have the full screen.
It's not much of a super rant. It's sort of just like a conversation, and if you're in sort of like if you're familiar with the game or game development industry, you sort of know what's going on, and that's the whole Unity backlash. If anyone has heard of that.
Yes.
All right. So I think he is the CEO of Unity, or possibly just like a high position in Unity, which just so happens to be the previous CEO of EA Games.
Oh God.
Yes, the instant reaction is, oh God, or oh hell. You know where this is going. Like, if you know that, then you know where it's going.
Yes.
So, Unity is the... Yeah?
I don't know. I just wish people could see my face. I'm all upset. You're a big screen, and I'm just like, want to punch the desk.
Don't hurt your hand.
I'm not going to punch it, but I want to.
So, So what had happened was, for those who don't know, he decided to update the policy fees on the Unity. And Unity is like this really huge, is probably one of the big time game development engines that especially indie devs use. All right. So Unreal is, indie devs use Unreal, but it's mostly Unity. All right. And these are like the big companies. Now, Unreal's policy fee, completely fine. They take, if you publish a game, I don't know if they have like like rates that you have to pass before it happens, before the fees happen. I think it's just generally fees. So if you make a game on Unreal Engine and you publish it and people buy it, Unreal Engine takes or Epic, I guess, takes a percentage of your money, right? Of your income, which is fine. It's like, it's like 4% or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. Of like every single sale. That's completely fine. That's normal. Okay? This is normal. Unity had this thing where if you surpassed a certain threshold, or yeah, threshold is the right word. Threshold of like $100,000 a year that you've made in that year, 100,000 like together in a year, as well. Actually, I don't even think there was a download threshold until now. You make that much money a year, then you are no longer able to use the Unity, the free Unity package. Then you have to sort of upgrade to a new Unity package, which costs you a monthly fee, and that also comes with benefits and stuff like that. Now, I wonder what games I've played of theirs, Unity or Unreal.
I'm looking
Either
them
one.
up.
Right. For those who don't know, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, that was Unity.
That's what I
That was
thought.
a
That's
Unity
what
game.
I thought.
Excellent, beautiful. Really
Yeah.
shows what Unity is capable of.
I think that's the voters' favorite game. Not 100%.
Nice.
Oh, can we pause your conversation just for a second?
Right.
I am upset about something. I was watching the Xbox reward or Tokyo Game Show Xbox thing.
Okay.
And the first thing that shows up is Ori. And I'm like,
Nice.
oh my god, they're making a third game. They're making a third game. No.
Oh.
It's the Animal Party. And it's just one of those cross things.
Oh. Okay. That's disappointing.
I was like,
Just
no.
a crossover game. Rip.
Okay, that's my rant.
Sadness. It is sadness. Does it? I haven't played the second one yet. Does it feel like there should be a third game?
No, there shouldn't. It does not.
All right.
But, trying to think how the second one ended. Okay, yeah, I remember. But yeah,
Those
it's
games, man. Tear jerking. We just loved it so much. True. All right, fair. It's an excellent game.
It can always. I mean, you can always come up with the story, like So you know the basis of the story, right?
Kind of like about the first game. It's been a while.
So
I never
Ori
finished it.
Ori comes from the Tree of Life, and is a
Yes.
spirit of the forest.
Yeah.
Well, all they have to do is make other leaf fall from the tree, and Ori's reborn. So it's
Okay.
always a possibility of a third game. Is what I'm trying to say.
Fair.
Might not be good,
think-
but
Exactly. My point is like how much can you really use Ori and like that whole spirit thing? Like for how long can you just do almost relatively the same thing over and over again for like new games?
okay, the ex-CEO of EA will come up way to make money off it.
I'm sure he will. You gotta milk everything for what it is.
Maybe that's why Animal Party they're crossing it.
It's possible.
Make more
It's always
money.
possible. Oh man. But anyway, so what was I talking about now?
I don't remember.
Okay, so Unreal takes a percentage of your income, of the amount that was bought. That's completely fine. That's normal. All right. So Unity comes along. Remember, this is just like a really roughed out version of what's going on. So don't always listen to me. So basically, what Unity decided to do is change a massive thing, and that is its fees. All right. So usually you would go past the threshold. It's 100,000 for a year, which is quite a lot. Not a lot of people already get like 100,000 a year. All right. And then you have to use a monthly Unity, a monthly better version of Unity and all that. Now that's already a thing. You have to use a monthly version of Unity, which you're already paying for. All right. Here's the next thing. So they update the fees and go like, okay, how about this? We're so clever. We're going to make you, if you pass these thresholds, all right? If you pass these thresholds. So, first of all, let me just say already, at the moment, I don't know where I sit with Unity at this point. I don't think it's bad. I'm not defending Unity and its CEO. It is bad what they did, but I don't think it's huge. Like super huge, okay? Because like 100,000 or 200,000 a year is such a huge like gap to do. But anyway, so you have to go. So they've changed it now. So you have to make now $200,000 a year, and have a completed download amount of a certain amount. So you have to pass both of those to be to basically be eligible for this for these new fees, which is then they will start taking like, let's say 20 cents from you for every install. Now this is the weird thing. This is the thing that's really weird. It's for every install. But anyway, they did not classify at this point. This was like before the for like a recent update that I haven't read yet. But it seems like they sort of covered it out, ironed it out a little bit. But before that, this update recently came out, it was like for every single install. Like now they don't even say like, oh, it's for uninstall and install, if that counts or not. Pirated installs, which can be tracked, by the way. If you're saying like, oh, pirated installs can't be tracked, yes, if they can. Pirate installs. These are just like general install stuff. So they're taking like 20 cents. Now 20 cents doesn't seem like a much, but it starts adding up quite a lot at the end of the day, especially if those things aren't like said. If you don't say like, oh, for uninstall and install, another 20 cents. The amount of games I uninstalled alone and installed again just to make space is quite a lot.
Especially
So-
since Starfield. On my end,
Yeah,
I installed like
exactly.
50 games for it.
There we go. Now, that enraged quite a lot of people. Now, the amount varies. The amount of cents vary depending on some things, some variables that I don't fully remember. But now this is not so. Not only this will then continue for not only if you pass the thresholds, but if you pass the thresholds, and it's like not just new games. It's going to be for old games as well. So any old game that is still on Steam that has already passed the threshold like long ago, they're also gonna start racking up those fees. Which again, hectic. And so like a bunch of developers and stuff like including like the people for like Cult of the Lamb and stuff like that, they're starting to like get really upset. They're getting really upset about these fees. Fair enough. These fees could potentially bankrupt people. All right. Because of all the rack ups. Not only are you paying a monthly fee, but now you're also paying like an install fee every time. Insane.
As long as they don't do it to my
Uh,
Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Is Final Fantasy Unity?
I doubt it. I don't think so.
Maybe not. I don't think.
I'm
I
just
don't
trying to
know.
be part of the conversation.
Right. No, no, fair. Please chip in. Please chip in. Um, so that was a whole thing, and people started retaliating by taking down, especially for mobile users as well, especially mobile users, because they're the so like the download and install rate on PC is not as big as they are for mobile games. Mobile games download and install rates are massive. Okay, it's just the way it works in a way. So a lot of people, especially mobile developers, started retaliating and saying like, okay, wrote like the CEO a letter. We told him what we feel. We're a group of developers, and now we are shutting down our Unity ads. They shut down the ads for every single one of their games so that no money could be generated, and obviously that money that also goes like a part of it goes to Unity. They're not getting anything now. Suddenly, obviously, income starts dipping. Now, here is a rumor. Here's a rumor that feels very scummy. All right. And some people are on the line of like, oh, it's insider trading and or not. They don't know where to put it exactly. And the scummy thing is that the rumor goes that the CEO, big old EA CEO himself, ex EA CEO, knew this was obviously going to happen, and he actually sold a bunch of shares from the Unity company, like Unity shares, before making this this announcement, knowing that the share prices would plummet. And there are people like, oh, well, insider trading, maybe, scummy stuff. It's not okay. Tonics, please, if you got the correct information.
Now what?
I thought you were googling this stuff. If you got the correct information, let me know.
Correct information on what? I was just looking up games.
All right, that's fine. So
Sorry.
yeah, that's the whole Unity thing. Now, like a bunch of people are obviously very upset about this. They're now like saying like, okay, what do we do? Do we move away from Unity? The trust with Unity has been broken. That's a thing. Okay, that you can't take it back. Trust with Unity, that's gone. Some people will stay. I still think I might stay with Unity because that's sort of that's the start of it. And like people are like, oh no, just migrate to Godot or migrate to Unreal Engine. And I want to learn Unreal Engine and C++ at some point. But migrating your games is not as easy as people make it sound. They're just like, oh, just migrate it to. It's like that. It's not as easy as it sounds. Okay, because the entire setup of the engine is completely different. So now you have to instead of C#, which you're using with Unity, you have to use C++. Very similar, but very different. Very different in the coding world. But yeah, that's my rant. There has been an update that I need to go through, a newest update. A lot of apologies apparently, and things they're ironing out, but
It was a
who knows
lovely
what's gonna
rant.
happen. Thank you. The biggest rant is I don't know where I stand, and people are probably gonna be like, "No, you should move." And I'm like, well,
See, I
it's
didn't. I knew
a massive yearly
Unity
gap.
was having trouble. I knew there was
Mm.
something going on. I didn't know what. Because I didn't look into it. I
Okay.
don't care enough about that. I'm just a consumer and
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
fair. That's
But
fine.
so thank you for giving me that information.
Mm.
And like I always say, more knowledge you have, the more powerful you are. Because knowledge is power.
True.
So yeah.
Absolutely true. Yeah, so yeah, especially indie devs, they're taking a little bit of a hit. Well, nothing is happening to them, but people who dreamed of making 200,000 a year, um, you know, obviously don't want to use Unity to do that, to be able to do that.
Can I ask you a?
Anything.
This is kind of a random question. How hard was it to make your game? Do you think two people with no idea of what they're doing can make it?
Two people with no, well, I was one person with no idea what I was doing, and I made it.
Okay, okay.
It took 8 months, but you know, it happened. So
Well-
I definitely think more people, even if they don't know what they're doing, if you're willing to like learn and go through it and stuff like that, it would probably be quicker. And yes, definitely doable.
Well, my friend wanted me to build a game with him before he died, and I was like, no, that's just too difficult. And now I see you making games. I always wonder if you had some coding background. And now I regret not trying with him. Just like I should have tried. I should have tried. But
Is he
it's-
already
Yeah,
gone?
he's passed like 5, 6 years ago.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, it's too late for that.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you're going into, you know. If you have more people, then you can obviously specialize. Where I didn't have that opportunity. I had to learn basically everything.
I was thinking stuff like he wants to build a game like Call of Duty was what was going on in my head. Like that's
Right.
just too much coding. I never thought about mobile games.
Yeah. So
Is that-
you would go into coding. Is that that's the area that you would go into?
Yeah, I think I'd do good in coding. If I would go.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I still have to teach myself, and
Yeah, of course.
yeah, I told you the story about how I did my first coding on RPG Maker
Mm,
to make
yeah.
the def loop back to a different map.
yeah. That's kind of essentially where I started as well. I also started with RPG Maker a little bit, and then yeah, obviously, yeah, you can do like proper coding in RPG Maker, but you mostly, if you don't know how to do proper coding, you have like set already
Yeah.
pre-made events and stuff like that that you could just drag in.
And I want to get back into that game so bad. It's just like, do I really have the patience to go through everything?
True.
Because don't know if you guys know this. Here's how it works. You build a map, like a bed, a table, all that, and then you put a teleport thing on the door. So if you go to the door, it automatically teleport you the rest of the house.
Hmm.
And then I made a attack happen during the house. So I had like 5 different maps of just my room, depending on
That's
what's going
cool.
on in the game.
I mean, that's a cool start. I mean, if you ever wanted to go into that I mean, just that could be like on a portfolio.
But the thing I was saying about patience is, do I want to build those 5 maps, make just little changes for each time? It gets really impatient because you start off with a blank screen.
Yeah, that's the scariest
Yeah.
part. Oh man. I mean, me and a buddy of mine are trying to like obviously work together recently. We have our concept now set. We have like a whole document that we're going through. And at the moment we're trying to get like concept art right now. But for obviously right now it's just me and him. And at some point we will be looking for people, obviously. Unfortunately, can't be paid. It will have to be like revenue share stuff. But yeah,
I know some good artists.
we will be looking for people if it is possible. So,
So
if
you're
you have some form
advertising.
of skill,
You're
No, I'm not
advertising on
advertising.
my channel. I see how
I'm
it is.
saying, I'm telling you actually. I'm actually directing it towards you.
Yeah.
If you have some in some skill in an area, we could always use an extra hand.
Oh yeah, sure. Directing it to me.
Yeah.
I might no.
You just said
I-
you wanted to make a game.
Yeah, no, I'm just giving you trouble. I really don't care.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness, Shin. How are you
Wow.
doing?
Very long time. Welcome.
Yes. How's life treating you?
Hopefully good. Hopefully very good.
You're back from the dead. I'm glad.
Damn.
We're gonna call
lucky
you
guy.
Lazarus. You're good? I'm glad you're good. I'm glad. I am doing good. What about you,
Yeah.
Evil?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, we was just talking about how the ex-CEO went to Unity, and we had a whole rant about that, which we're not going back to. But yeah.
Sag.
And what are we talking about now? Oh yeah, RPG Maker. And
Yeah.
so, well, if I happen to I want to join your team, is what I want to say.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what I would do with it,
Right.
so I don't think I can.
True. Fair. I mean, we've got me as a coder, as well as a Unity engineer, I guess you could call it.
Oh, thank you so much for the
Sheno,
23
Tonic
months.
X2 animated hype.
Wow.
Any other help would be fine. If someone else can take over coding, then I can just focus on Unity development. Amazing for that sub, by the way, and Prime as well.
Yeah. Oh man, I need to do a spin for Devoted and Shin. I just feel like we have to.
Yeah, of course we have to.
I was planning on doing it from the beginning, but
Yeah. So
Well-
we're basically want to, we obviously want to focus our skills. Or if someone wants to take over the Unity development stage, I'll do the coding. Either way, my buddy is doing story and narrative as well as music, and sound. So
oh, that's what I could do. I could do story.
use
I
story.
know your friend has that, but
Oh yeah, no.
I can go
Maybe.
over his story and go with them.
Yeah.
Maybe do one of the characters if you are doing characters. Just focus on one character.
What, like voices and stuff? Or what do you mean?
Dialogue, not voices.
Dialogue.
Meaning
Maybe.
because I would love to do something productive with my life instead of just sitting here playing video games. It's
Thought you were
fun
writing
and all,
story.
but
Where's that story coming along?
not well. Here we go. Please no beans. Why is it always freaking beans?
Beans!
Yes, flirting. That was for Devoted. This is for Shin.
You can't just respin from beans. How dare you?
Dad jokes. Well, one's for Shin and one was for Devoted.
Right.
Alright, let's go back to the main one. Dad jokes. Do you have any dad jokes, Evil?
Oh, no, I don't. I don't really do many dad jokes.
Why?
Do I remember one, maybe? I'll see if I can try and remember it.
Well, let me get the beans. Let's see if I can even reach them. Unfortunately, I apologize, but I can reach them. So I actually have to take it.
Alright. Okay. To be fair, I got this one off of YouTube. Alright, so people have probably heard of it. See, let me get chat up again.
Oh god. Oh god, it's barf again.
Ugh,
Oh, why?
terrible.
Ugh. Swallow whole, swallow whole. Stuck to the teeth again.
Does it feel like you if you ever like barfed a little bit in your mouth and you just swallowed it again, does it kind of feel like that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How do they get
Even with
the
the acidy tingle in
no
the
acid?
throat.
No acid.
Oh, rip. Up Chuck. Ugh. So gross. It's like if you have a burp and then there's like a little bit of vom comes out.
Bad news. I only have no beans left.
Here you go. There's your joke. That was a terrible joke.
I only have one bean. I need to buy more beans.
You gotta get beans.
And not.
I'm
That-
terrified of buying those beans.
You should be.
Terrified. Yeah, no, I am.
Mm.
I've never ever been interested of buying them beans ever.
I did it for the content.
True, but I don't know if I'm that brave. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do it for the content.
Are you ready? Here's a dad joke. I used to run a dating service for chickens. I was struggling to make the hens meet.
I think that might have been better than the pause one at least.
I think they both an equal level of stupid.
Oh, so bad. Oh, jeez.
That barb's gonna be in my face for the rest of the day.
No sound or just me? What? No sound?
Really?
They missed everything. Did you mute?
No, I'm not mute. I'm getting sound. I am talk. You talk, evil. Say something. Yeah,
Something? Can you
we're
hear
both
me?
getting sound.
What's happening over there, chat?
Hold on. Let me check my Twitch. Mic check, mic check.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Chat, please. Come on now. Stop pretending.
Yeah, there's no sound.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no sound.
Why is there no Let me refresh mine.
Oh, jeez.
It looks like YouTube's working with sound.
Right. Strange. Very strange. Well, something was gonna happen today. At
Yeah,
some
okay.
point, so.
I think we broke Twitch.
Rip.
I think.
Now you're gonna have to restart.
Ah.
Ugh.
Would the restarting really make a difference?
Or like stop stream and then start stream again. For at least Twitch. I mean, I don't know if they're linked on the same button.
Yeah, they're all
For
linked on
you.
the same button.
Ah.
All right, for anyone that can hear me, I'm gonna refresh my stream. So I'm gonna end stream and I'll be right back in about 30 seconds. And we'll see if that makes a difference.